one hater, but all haters. Haters make me famous. Haters make me famous. Haters make me famous. Haters make me famous. Haters.
Call it my battleground. I'm on that center stage where suckers be talking that, but not to my face. Making major moves while them haters prove nothing no harder you shine. You know them haters come by the dozen. All them haters that be talking about us, they be hating on our grind, cause you know we coming up.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome, Cap Nation Live. Getting the YouTube and the TikTok feed up and running this morning. What is going on? Cap Nation Live, your all things sports betting show. I have no live chat up yet, so bear with me. Sooner or later, we'll get it up there. Sooner or later, it will magically pop up on the screen. There it is. Alex, good morning. Joey, good morning. Ronald, good morning. Says, what's up, my brother? Personal plays and nice same game parlay, right? It's going to be a good day today. Michael says, how is everybody doing? Fantastic. Mauricio in the house says, good morning, Cap Nation. Can we touch the Braves game that starts in 40 minutes? We'll absolutely touch the Braves game. We'll reach out and touch it. Reach out and touch the Braves game. Gennaro, good morning. Says, go Braves. Yes, definitely need the Braves to win today. Personal preference, you know. Remember, I don't always bet with my heart, though. Very seldom do I bet with my heart. William Chi, good morning. Anthony, good morning. Everybody, good morning. Good morning. Tuning in on TikTok, welcome. Make sure you tap that screen if you're on YouTube. Hit that thumbs up button. Your all things sports betting show. John, good morning. Ready to rock and roll this morning. Michael, thank you for sharing the live on TikTok. Always much appreciated. How are you, sir? I'm doing fantastic. Although I'm a little... That hernia, it's got my stomach feeling a little different this morning. Not like a sick, not like a full or like a gas pain, but man, I got a pain in my stomach today. Probably got to go in one of these days. Couple Michaels here. Got a Michael on TikTok, Michael on YouTube. It's a little warm in here. It is a little warm in here to start the morning. Gennaro says, my Bills definitely shit the bed last night. Oh my Lord, did the Bills shit the bed last night. Couldn't even get a Cook touchdown. You couldn't give me that one Cook touchdown. They had to run it with Johnson. Really, I get it. He's a speedster, but come on. Reward Cook. Reward him. Reward him. Last day of the month. Last day of the month of September. Tomorrow marks the beginning of the 10th month of the year. Can you believe the year is almost over? Like, really? Like, what in the world is going on? It's almost... It's going to be Thanksgiving. It's going to be Christmas soon. Oh, my God, what in the world? NBA's going to be back. NHL going to be back. By the way, that NHL preseason has been going fantastic for our NHL guys. Delivering day in and day out on the NHL for our clients, even on the preseason. NHL regular season will be starting in just a handful of days. Crypto and Tokens says, good morning, Cap Nation. Kyle, would you be proud of us smashing Henry anytime TD in to score the first TD? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. That knocked out like 2 premium plays on the first play for him. His over on his rushing prop and a TD. Boom. Hit 2 plays on 1. Not too shabby there, you know. preseason hockey been juicy? Buddy tuning in on TikTok, welcome. Your All Things Sports Betting Show. Hopefully y'all had a great Sunday. I know we did. Sunday NFL Guarantee playing the over in the Arizona and Washington game. That was fun. That was fun. That was winning. Bills D must have been on your package for the day off. Hey, if you were on my personal plays were on yesterday. 5-1 on my personal plays. Bus 559. What were the first TD odds? Probably around 400 for maybe 350 for Derrick Henry. I didn't bet the first touchdown. I bet an anytime touchdown, but not the first touchdown. Derrick Henry got one of my fantasy teams 40.40 points, which I was actually supposed to lose that one, but thank you to Henry. Came back, and now I'm projected 99% on both of them. Hot diggity dog. Hot diggity dog. Gonna be a good day today, boys. We got early baseball. Then we get not one, but two. Malik says I lost 1K because he didn't get a third. He fucking fumble. Fumble, right? Good old fumble going into the end zone. He shoulda, coulda, woulda had a third touchdown yesterday. Smacked him for 2 TDs. Very nice. Very nice. Should be fun today. Should be fun today. Playoff baseball is upon us. Playoff baseball is upon us. We get 2 games today. Doubleheader. Can the Diamondbacks squeak in? Can the Braves win too so the Diamondbacks can get in? I'd like that. Matt, what's going on, man? I had a good weekend, yeah. Nick, good morning. Just reading through the comments. Somebody on TikTok says the Mets win the first game. Schwellenbach on the mound for the Braves. Miguel on the mound for the Mets. This should be a great matchup. Should be a great matchup. Braves win one more, they win the tiebreaker, so Braves got to win 1 to get in. 1 to stay in. The Royals ended up getting that last spot in the American League wild card. Royals, Tigers, Orioles, Astros, Guardians, and the Yanks all get in. And then all that's left on the National League side is decided between the Diamondbacks, who are on the outside looking in, with the Mets and the Braves facing off against each other to determine which 2 of those 3 teams are going to make the wild card. Should be a good day today. Should be a good day today. If you're on YouTube, you better hit that thumbs up button. If you're on TikTok, smash that screen, run them lights up. We're going to be breaking down baseball. We're going to be going through the NFL. I really like the pitching duel that we're going to have in the second of the 2 Mets and Braves games. Today should be a decent matchup, though, for game 1. For the morning game between Miguel and old Spencer, old Schwellenbach. Just popping up some live odds. By the way, if you're not on the soccer package, you're really missing out. Not one, but two. Thank you for the follow on TikTok. Not one, but two soccer plays as part of the Soccer Guys' soccer package. I have nothing to do with the soccer, the NHL, but I will say this. Soccer's been hot for a very, very, very long time. NHL has always been great, and they picked up where they left off with the preseason, starting hot in the preseason. They haven't put out a lot, but so far they've given out, I think, 4 preseason games. And they start out 4-0 in the preseason. Not bad. Crypto and tokens. Kyle, curious about system plays during playoffs. Same logic applies, or do we bet the whole series? You don't bet the whole series. You don't change anything. You don't change anything. You keep betting them as you're supposed to. Oh, and by the way, I was told, and I don't know if it's on the website, it should be on the website, but the MLB playoff system plays for the playoffs, if you're not on them, it's 150. I think it's on. I think they just put them on the website. If you've never been on them, now's a great time to sample them. You get just the rest of the playoffs for $1.50, which is a hell of a deal. It was better when you got it earlier, but, you know, you snooze, you lose, so. But that is up there. No system plays today, but they will be starting shortly. Renaud, my brother from another mother. Last time you did that, you started something that didn't end until about 2 o'clock in the morning. But thank you. Thank you, Renaud, for the $20 tip. Always extremely appreciated, brother. Thank you. Always much appreciated. The real DJ X in the house has hit the thumbs up button. I want to give away packages, so please do hit the thumbs up button. Speaking of that, I don't even know where you guys are at in that, but
I'm already feeling it. Still on my action.
Probably. You guys you're all right. Got a decent start. My pleasure for yesterday. Thank you for being a part of it. Thanks for being a part of the fun. Thanks for being a part of the fun. Whew, yesterday, personal plays, lights out. All righty. I know I did forget, Renaud. I meant to flash this parlay on the screen from yesterday during the daily free play video. I seen your comment. And when I filmed it, it took 2 takes because the first take was on fucking mute and I showed it. And when I was all done on the second take, I was like, damn, I forgot to put that parlay. But for everybody that doesn't know, if you're watching on YouTube, you can see this parlay right over here that we bet yesterday in the chat, the plus 195. We cashed that sucker yesterday. Congrats to everybody. Congrats to everybody that hammered and pounded the snot out of that one. Braves minus 148 on the money line, plus 126 for the Mets in game number 1. Minus 1.5 for the Braves on the run line is plus $1.40. Mets plus 1.5. You'll lay $1.70. Strikeout props. Miguel is at 4.5 minus $1.62 with old Spencer. His regular one is not listed, but alternate, he's a 6+ at minus 128. So strikeout props for me on that one. That's going to be a stay away. Now, old Taylor Miguel and his 4.5. He's usually trending around the 5 mark anyways. There might be some value, but you got to lay $1.62. Doesn't make it very desirable for me. Now, the last time he faced off against the Braves, he got lit up. He pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs on 5 hits, gave up a home run, walked 2 batters, and only had 4 strikeouts against the Braves through 6 innings. And that was back on July 27th, the last time Miguel faced off against the Braves. He faced off against them in last August as well, gave up 3 runs on 8 hits. This was last year. Struck out 5, walked 2, and only lasted 4 2/3. So he hasn't had the best outings against the Braves. So for me, I'm going to steer clear of the strikeout prop. On both pitchers. A little tired this morning. I don't know about you guys. I got a lot of sleep last night, finally, for like the first night in I don't know how long, but I got more than 2 hours worth of sleep last night, so it was solid. Ronaldo said that's a real live fucking ticket. For those that like to talk shit, sorry brother. Heck no, right here. We'll put it back up there. That's a real ticket right there. Yep, that's a real ticket. $1,000 cashed out $29.57 and 17 cents. Ching. What do you think? First inning no run. Don't like it. Any one of those top 3. The starting lineup, the first 3 batters for each team is very capable to send one long, day game. Ball should be flying. Miguel has given up home runs to the Braves before. Schwellenbach gave up a home run in his last game. In fact, he's given up 4 in his last 3 games. Granted, he went 7 innings in his last start and didn't give up a run until the 7th, until he gave up that solo home run. And that was against the Mets. He held them scoreless for 6 innings. And then gave up a solo home run. The real BA says, I like Miguel's under case, right? Yeah, absolutely. James says Lions laying 4 in the over 46.5. Sounds good. We'll take a look at the NFL here in a little bit. So, as far as this one goes, Joey says first 5 over 4.5 in game 1. It's definitely a possibility. Taking a look at the first 5 on this one, Braves minus 158. Total on this one sitting at 4.5. At plus money, they've got it juiced at plus 106. I'd much rather have it at 4. You can get over 4.5 plus 106. You get over 3.5 and lay some juice minus 178 though for that first 5. For that first 5, you'd have to lay the juice to get it over 3.5. I'd much rather like it over 3.5. Celis, what's going on? How are you? Welcome to Cat Nation. Live. Who dat Bob jumping on board personal plays today? Glad to have you on board. Raphael as well. Dante jumping on board premium plays. Charlie Baez jumping on board. Glad to have you all on board as well. One second, folks. Just logging in. That way we can try and have some fun. I'm actually looking forward to our Monday Night Football matchups today. And I know this game here starts shortly. If you want to know who I'm on, you would have to be on board my personal plays because we do have a play on it as part of my card. But we'll go over some other different options and whatnot. I do like the over in this one. I do like the over in this one. Just double checking some things here. Alrighty, we'll be ready to go. By the way, I was told soccer game of the week, the guaranteed soccer game of the week. St. Brown. Soccer game of the week will be going down on Wednesday this week. That is what I was told. The guaranteed soccer game of the week will be going down on Wednesday with more information to come later today. Man, it's going to be a good day. It's going to be another good week. All right. Before I see, I'm ready to talk about other stuff that's exciting, but I know we need to talk about the Braves game on game number 1. So, I like, and I don't mind laying juice to get a victory over 3.5 minus 178. I like. I do. I cannot lie. I do like it. Hold on one second. Louisiana from his deer stand and watches the show. Hey, when you got your priorities, you got your priorities. Good buddy Les is elk hunting right now. Still tuning in, watching this show. He said this might be a first. I said, no. Mr. Greg Engel deer hunts from his deer stand in Louisiana. Down in that area. And tunes into the show. When you got your priorities, or Mississippi, sorry, Greg. When you got your priorities straight, you always know you want to be making money and on the right side of the plays. Joey, thanks for jumping on board FC's plays today. Brent, glad to have you on board for my personal plays. Anthony as well, double dipping Anthony. Dante jumping on board the soccer, getting a week of the soccer. That includes the soccer game of the week, which I know some of you guys sent in some messages asking about the soccer game of the week and what day it will be this week. And I was given the information that it is on Wednesday this week. So, just logging in to FanDuel, because we're going to bet the Braves game on the live show. I like the first 5 over. I cannot lie. I do. I cannot lie. I don't like the over 4.5. I mean, I do, but not as much as I like the over 3.5. I don't mind laying a little extra juice. And I mean, I know it's juiced at minus 178, and as soon as one of us bets it, it'll probably jump up to 185 or 184. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles. But I do like it over 3.5 versus over 4.5. I mean, in reality, you're going to win the same amount of money. The only thing that's at stake is your risk, because here is the logic behind it, okay? Here is the logic behind it. So, say you take it over 4.5, and it's plus 104. Let's just use $100 for simple math. If you bet $100 on the over 4.5 at plus 104, you're going to win and profit $104. But if they get to 4, you lose. If they don't hit 5 in the first 5, you're losing. You need 5 runs in the first 5. Or you can bet over 3.5. You can lay the juice. You have to risk more, but your profit is going to be the same when you win. And it's a lot easier to hit 4 than it is to hit 5. So, you risk 178, you profit 100, you get a total back of 278. And you only have to get 4 runs in the first 5 innings. I don't mind laying juice as long as we win. As long as you win, the juice don't matter. But it's easier to win, for us to win this bet, having to have 4 runs in the first 5, than it is getting 5. It's a big difference. So, I am betting this in the first 5. But I'm betting the over 3.5. Assuming I can find it again. There we go. Hit the refresh button. Yeah, they've got it juiced beyond juiced. There it is. 534 to win 300. Placing the bet now. And I will screenshot it and get it on the screen on YouTube. If you're on TikTok and you want to see a real betting ticket, you'll need to go to the YouTube page, YouTube channel, and you'll be able to have access to it. So that is what I'm betting. That's how I mean, if you want to bet over 4.5, by all means, bet over 4.5. But I think the smart way to do it is to lay a little extra juice. And I mean, nothing's guaranteed in sports betting, but we'll give ourselves a better opportunity. Davin, thank you for the follow. Nate G. Walker. What do I like in the Braves game? Well, just gave out the first 5 over 3.5 in game number 1, and that game starts in just 10 minutes. Speaking of which, Joey says smash the thumbs up button. If you're on YouTube, please do hit that thumbs up button. If you're on TikTok, smash that screen. We will be going over both NFL football games for you guys today. A little spider in my throat there. Hit the mute button there so we don't get booted off of YouTube. And by the way, TikTokers, TikTokers, we do have a streaming key. Haven't figured out how to use it yet, but very soon you're going to have a vertical version of what we have on YouTube. That way you won't have to go anywhere to see the actual tickets on the screen or any of that fun stuff. It's going to be all available to you. Les says, good morning, chat. Good luck, everybody. And he's elk hunting in Idaho. Said he was trying to post a message in the chat, but it wasn't working. So figured I'd relay the message for him. I did for you. So there's one ticket on the screen. Davin says, need 3 NFL props for the Detroit game. Well, hang around. Hang around. I will say this. Both premium plays, my personal plays, and FC, the FC group's plays, are all very prop heavy today. Definitely plays on sides and totals, but definitely prop heavy today. I will say this. Let me pop it up. I'll tell you how many are in each one. Premium plays have 3 NFL plays and then 2 props. My personal plays have a baseball play, 2 NFL plays and 2 NFL props. And then the FC group has a Major League Baseball play on the later game, 2 props and an NFL play as well. So, and remember, we never go against each other. You're not going to get the Seahawks from one, the Lions for the other. None of that bullshit. They're all different. Davin, what do they cost? Well, they're on sale. It's $10 a day. You can get premium plays for $10, or my personal plays for $10. Just go to the website, which is cappersdirect.com, link in bio. click on Premium tab, and then scroll down below the green box, and you'll see it. Normally, we're 3 days for $99, but since before football, we had them drop it to $10 for the day as a sale, and we've been keeping it there. Do we have Cash App? We do. It's usually for bigger purchases. You still get your plays on the website, so you still have to have an account on the website, but you can pay by Cash App. The Cash App is at Cappers Direct LV. I think it's Cappers Direct LV. Let me double check. Usually it's only for what website, safe, secure, all that bullshit. Usually Cash App, Zelle is available for bigger purchases, but here I'll tell you right now. It's just at Cappers Direct. No LV, just at Cappers Direct. Gennaro, you got over 6 in the Braves game. I like that total. I like that. I think there's runs scored in this first game. The second game with Sale on the mound, yeah, probably not as many, but unless he just gets toasted and roasted. But I don't think that's going to be the case, you know? I don't think that's going to be the case. The first inning, over or under. Under is -130. Over is +102. Again, not a fan of the under. If I was going to be doing anything, it would be over or bust for me on that one. It would be over or bust for me on that one. Mathan, thank you for the follow. Do I think they sit them in game 2 if they were to clinch in game 1? I would hope they do. But you got to remember, he was supposed to start, what was it, Thursday? He may come in. I don't think they'll sit him because he hasn't pitched since what? Last Sunday or like 2 Sundays ago. I'm going to look it up. But he was supposed to pitch in one of the rain-delayed postponed games, and we didn't get him. So Sale has been sitting on the bench. So I think he gets some type of action. He hasn't seen action in 11 days. So I think he gets out there and gets something. He might get 5 innings. 4 innings. I think they... But then again, I don't think they really want to make it a bullpen game before wild card race. So, yeah, he'll probably get the start. I can't see him, unless he's going to be in line. Maybe they skip him, and then they just give him 1 extra day, and he starts game 1, which could very possibly be the case. So I think there's a lot of scenarios. And also if they clinch on game 1, they can look and basically say, hey, if we play game 2 and win game 2, we can, at this point, they have an option to, try to pick who they're going to be playing because they're already going to know. You want the Brewers or the Padres? At this point, I'd probably say Brewers, Padres are just fucking hot right now. I would try and avoid the Padres at all costs at the current moment. I'd let somebody else take them out. But yeah, great question. Great question. Unless they're going to make him the game 1 starter, even game 2, I just don't see them giving him that many days rest when he needs to get back on the mound, But yeah, super good question. Michael says, love you guys and may all your tickets cash. Thank you. All righty. I'm going to jump right into the into the NFL. I will say this, though. In recent weeks, I've made some great money betting the Atlanta Braves, excuse me, the New York Mets first four to all record a hit. Greg, I'll tell you about that in just a second. Which would be Lindor, Iglesias, Ventos, and however you pronounce the name, Nimno. Whatever it is. Obviously, I'd prefer that they don't get the hits, but betting them over 3.5 in the first 5, kind of want them to. But by the way, if you did do that, it's a plus 225 for all four to record a hit. Did I win the club championship? No, sir. No, I withdrew so that way I could film the live show. I'm a team player, folks. I'm a team player. And then on the Braves, Harris, Albies, Ozuna, and Olsen. By the way, that's a plus 1248. Just throwing that out there. FanDuel's cheesy. No promos today. You notice that? The promos have ended. The fun promos. They have one for Thursday night that they're, advertising in a reward stack for tonight, but they've got a couple 30% profit boosts. But for the most part, stingy, stingy, stingy. All right, moving into the NFL. But yes, Greg, the club championship. Played day one. Played horrible on day one. For me, it was horrible. Had fun. Decided to drink. Used that money that Ronald sent in and started with Bloody Marys. And then one of the other guys, Kyle, that was in a group in front of me. He lives on hole 5. His wife was waiting, double fisting for all of us. I mean, she just had a table of screwdrivers waiting, so I took 2 more big full solo cup screwdrivers. And then Emily the cart girl came by. We had a couple more screwdrivers. And then next thing you know, we were in the clubhouse. And then there was more vodka. And then we started drinking Damiana. If you guys don't know what it is, Google it. This shit is weird. It's like it's made out of a herb out of Cabo San Lucas. It's the only place it's grown. The old ancient Indians down there used to smoke it. You get like a very high feeling that's not a high. And in the alcohol form, it's no different. It's very weird. It promotes things like weight loss. It helps with diabetes, lowers blood sugar, helps with your heart. It promotes women's fertility. They say it was the fertility drug back in the way back in the days when you got married back down in the Cabo San Lucas area. The mother-in-law always gifted the bride a bottle of this to promote, grandchildren. They say it promotes, some other great benefits. I'm not going to say on the live show, but man, get your women this drink. It's great. Float it. Take instead of adding Grand Marnier to a margarita, float this on top of a margarita, or just add it to ice and sip it. It's got a very unique flavor. It tastes like peppermint, cinnamon, a hint of vanilla, and then like that essential oil that your ladies probably put in a diffuser. Breathe afterwards. It's like you smell the breathe essential oil. Nick, what was the name? Damiana. It is, if you find the bottle, it's a pregnant, everybody says it's a Buddha, but hold on, I'll actually show, and it's not expensive, it's like $25 a bottle. I will show you what it looks like. And when people first look at it, they're like, oh, it's a Buddha with big boobs. No, it's a pregnant lady with big old boobies. I will show you what it looks like on the live on the live feed. Give me a second. I got a picture coming up for you guys. So yeah, we were drinking this, and then we ended up at this. That's the bottle right there. That's the bottle. Very interesting bottle, and definitely get it. It's a lot of fun. It's definitely a lot of fun. It's not expensive either. So yeah, so we had fun, and it was all because of Renault. Renault sent in $20 last time, and it started with Bloody Marys and screwdrivers. And it's funny because the lady at the country club, one of the bartenders, is from Mexico. She ordered me a bottle and got it sent up from Guadalajara, and I haven't been inside the country club sitting at the bar lately. So she was like, why aren't you here? I have you a bottle of this. And then so the guys next to me were being nosy, and they're like, well, what is this bottle? Why is she getting you a bottle from Mexico? Like, what's so good about it? So then we started talking about it, and then one of the guys got on his phone and DoorDashed a bottle from Total Wine and More to the country club. And since it's a private club, we're allowed to open it inside the club. So, yeah, we had all the lot of fun. Chris, what day did you text me? Today? We don't have any just specific football only packages, but what we do have is we don't sell the only specific packages that are like one sport is the NHL and soccer, and then system plays, which are just baseball, but system plays are completely different. So we don't do just a football package on just football days, but you can get, if you look, there's some packages that go through the Super Bowl. For instance, premium plays or my personal plays. There's packages where you can get every premium play and including every guaranteed Saturday between now and the Super Bowl. The end of the Super Bowl is like $900. It ends up being, it's like $5.90 a day. And that would have every one of, the premium plays and every guaranteed Saturday plays. And it's the same thing, my personal plays and game of the weeks. That has that same package that's available. But of course, they're not just football. I mean, if you only want to bet football, you can bet football. And shortly we'll have football quite often, more than just Mondays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. We should be getting an extra day in there shortly. So, alrighty, let me move everything over to the NFL, and then that way we can start breaking down the NFL games. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button on YouTube. That way we can give away a free package. You guys are lacking. You're at 23. Just reading through some of the comments. I know I missed some. Matt says, just hammered the first 5 with you, Kyle. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. I'm actually surprised SunTrust Park is not filled up. Not yet, anyways. They're packing in. Which way is that wind blowing? Blowing, not really blowing. Flag's not really moving. Danley Dance on TikTok says under in the first game. With Schwellenbach on the mound. I'm surprised Lindor sat on that first pitch. Maurice says, Kyle, why haven't the company made a just football package? You should. What am I gonna do? It's already $10 a day. What am I gonna discount it to? Something because it just includes football. You know what I mean? Yesterday, what's the difference? Yesterday I put out 6 and one was a baseball game and it was a winner. You know what I mean? So there's no real reason to do just only football. I mean, we could, but I'm going to charge you more money. I'm going to charge you the same price. You want football, 10, you're going to buy that package. You want that, when college basketball starts, you want basketball too? Yep, that's extra. You know what I mean? We're not trying to nickel and dime everybody. If I have plays, it's part of the personal plays. Or I can do a separate package and then you guys just pay more because you'll want the basketball when college basketball starts on Saturday when we're playing college basketball and, college football. Or vice versa, So there'll be a Thursday game. You'll want the football and then you want to pay extra for the college basketball. It's just nickel and diming people, and we don't need to. It's easier and it's better for you guys that it's just part of one package. And if you only want, no, Mauricio, don't be sorry. It's a great question. And there's a lot of companies that do it that way. Chase used to do it that way, and I'm like, dude, you're just nickeling and diming people. You want baseball? It's $2K. You want football? It's this. You want basketball? Yep, it's fucking extra. I hate trying to tell people, hey, you want it, you got to pay. Yeah, you got to pay extra for that. It's not going to work. You want that? Yeah, it's more money. So I wish it was premium and the guaranteed plays. I wish everybody would just buy one package and then they didn't have to buy again and they would save money in the long run. But I know not everybody can do that. But yeah, it's just a different sales thing. Whereas if we did it, it's just going to nickel and dime you guys and you're going to spend 3 times as much. And I'd rather you guys not spend 3 times as much. I'd rather you guys save money and keep that to yourselves than these guys. I mean, even if it was me that was making the decision, Schwellenbach off to a hot start. Striking out in Glacius there. But even if it was me making the decision, I still would keep it the same way. But no, it is a solid question. Because trust me, there's a lot of people that probably don't buy because they just want football. But buy and just bet just the football. You know what I mean? Alrighty. NFL. Let's start with that first game. Titans, Dolphins. As you guys know, put out daily free play. In that, Schwellenbach looking sharp to start. They're just sitting back, letting them get ahead in the count too, which is surprising for the Mets batters. It ain't going to work out too well for the Mets if they just sit back and let Schwellenbach get ahead and then throw a breaking ball down and outside and strike you out for strikeout number 2. I think start over the plate and break outside. Mauricio should do a package. 1 NHL, 1 football, 1 soccer for $19.99, right? You only get 1 of each. That'd be funny. That'd be funny. All right, so the NFL game. If you watch Daily Free Play video, you guys know we do have a play on this game. New starting quarterback for the Dolphins. Oh, Huntley getting the start. I think Huntley's going to do some good today. The sheriff is here. Parlay says, I think your prices are quite reasonable. Thank you. Yeah, and to be honest, our prices are always higher. We've always been an extremely more expensive. 3 days for $99 was always, the sale. If shit was on sale, it was 3 days for $99. Sometimes we would do a double up and give them 6 for $99. But for the most part, I don't know if they're going to keep it at $10. I keep asking. or not asking. I keep saying, hey, I think what you guys are doing is great. Keep it at $10. I keep pushing them in that direction, and I hope that they continue to do it. And I mean, here we are, the end of week 4 in the NFL, and we're still at that. So I think there's a great probability that they keep it there. So hopefully that's the case. Michael Harris up, leadoff batter for the Braves. Where's the siren? I recorded it, but I don't know where it went. So I got to figure out how to do that again. There's his siren. There's the siren. The Cap Nation Sheriff is here. Come on, Harris. You can't sit on that. You know Miguel's going to throw you a fastball. But yeah, Huntley. I think Huntley is going to do some good things today. Will Levis for the Titans. He's got more interceptions than he does touchdowns on the year. 5 interceptions over the 4 touchdown passes that he has thrown. His interception prop, yes, is minus 146. You got to lay the juice. The juice is loose for him in order to bet it, but the probability of him throwing one today is probably pretty good. Look at Albies and how his back foot is on the line on the inside. So that way he can square up and he can tee off one off the outside of the plate too. Tony Smith is in the house. Tony Smith says, good morning, nation. End the weekend on a good note. Thanks, Kyle. We did. That Sunday NFL guarantee play was definitely fantastic. Funny Sports, thanks for the follow on TikTok. But yeah, the Sunday NFL guarantee play, that was fun. That was fun. The over in the Arizona and Washington game. That actually got a hot start in that first quarter. And then the start of the second quarter, I was like, oh, this is going to be done quick. And then they just petered off and mistake after mistake. And then the Cardinals just... It's funny, I almost went to the game yesterday. And then I was like, it's the Cardinals. No, in the long run, no. Not happening. Not happening. My neighbor's got season tickets too. And he's like, oh, damn Cardinals. Yep, that's what happens. Albies working a full count. See if we can get a runner on for the Braves for Ozuna. And then we'll get back to the game. There he is. Walked him. Walked him. We've got a runner on first. Tyler Huntley to throw an interception is minus 120. I think we see some good things out of Huntley today. I really do. I really do. Player passing TDs over a half for Will Levis is minus 280. Minus 198. And Ozuna trickles one down foul. It's too bad he didn't ground that. Or, grab that ball while it was fair. They're making the touchdown props minus 198. No thanks. Tyler Huntley alternate passing TDs 2 plus is plus 310. Plus 310 for Tyler Huntley to have 2 passing touchdowns today. Now, the Dolphins have not been able to do much. And obviously without Tua and what Tua is capable of doing, they're going to struggle. But I like Tyler Huntley today. I think this is going to be the time to shine for Huntley. He had some solid work done in the preseason. Remember that last game against the Seahawks in the preseason? He threw 17 of 22. No interceptions. He had 146 passing yards. And he threw 3 passing touchdowns in that game, in that last preseason game. Tyler Huntley to have 2+ passing touchdowns at plus 310. I will be betting. I'm going to bet it later, but I will be betting. Tyler Huntley, 3+ passing touchdowns. I think we're stretching it, but it's plus 1,400. This kid's got he's got an arm. He's smart. And he's going to get the time to shine now. And if you guys don't know who he is, he's the kid that came out of Utah. He's the quarterback that came out of Utah. It's a very prop-heavy game for me, other than what we put out. And the catcher took one off the testicles. Pretty sure that's off the testicles. Oh no, the inside ankle bone, but he's got protective gear there. Walk it off. But again, I will be betting the Huntley 2+ passing touchdowns at plus 310. And I'm going to throw a sprinkle, just a little sprinkle dust on the 3+ passing touchdown, just because first start, magic, or disaster, one of the two. We'll find out. But I think we see some magic out of him today. Hank Johnson up above says, let's go, boys. Big money. And Ozuno goes down swinging. Hopefully, Olsen can keep it going. Jumping into some props. One second as I pop them up. Hopkins over 38.5. Ridley over 44.5. Boyd over 23.5. Jalen Waddle over 37.5. Hill over 50.5. Smith at 15.5. There are definitely some interesting receiving props. Tariq Hill over 4.5 receptions plus 110. I like. I think Hill is going to be a hot target for Tyler Huntley today. I think Hill gets targeted a lot. And Olsen goes down swinging. Guess we should have took that strikeout prop. 0-0 after one. But again, I like Tyreek Hill over 4.5 receptions at plus $1.10. That I do like. I am piecing together a parlay, much like we gave out yesterday. If you were on board yesterday for the live show, you guys got a parlay much like this that paid plus 195. Not a massive paying parlay, but we are looking at one. All right, we are looking at one. I don't have it done yet, and I may not have it done by the end of the show. And if for some reason I don't, no biggie. I'll post it a little bit later. Kyle, what do I think about the Lions game? We'll get there in a minute. I think that's going to be a fun game, too. I think that'll be fun, too. Yeah, no hits in the first inning, just a walk. Rizzo, you hit the no run in the first. Nice. Good job, man. Excellent job. Now, clear the way for lots of runs, right? Clear the way for 4 runs. Ridley Ridley in line for a big game today. His reception prop, you can get alternate. Well, let me go back up and look over here. Over 3.5 is plus 108. Over 3.5 is plus 108. I think Ridley will have 4 grabs, but I mean, you got to go back and I mean, you got to start looking. I mean, the Titans. Here's the thing with the Titans. They're 0-3. They haven't won a game. The Titans are going to have to take chances to get points on the board, right? They're 0-3. If they want to win a game today, they're going to have to take chances. If you can't score, if you can't get in the end zone, you're not going to win. So the Titans are going to be doing whatever they can to get in the end zone. And I believe that starts with the big boys that are getting the big checks, getting the ball. You can't just check it down to Pollard every single game. Your running back can't be the team's leading receiver. I mean, he can be, but you find yourself where you're at, and that's 0-3. I mean, it's even worse than Pollard being the leading receiver because their second leading receiver with 10 catches, 1 catch behind Pollard, is their other running back, Spears. When you have the likes of Boyd, Hopkins, Ridley, those 3 players right there, those 3 guys need to be a big player in your success. Who do I see scoring runs? I see it mutual. Don't matter to me who scores them, as long as we get them in the first 5. But yeah, I mean, you got to get some work out of Boyd, Hopkins, and Ridley. Combined, they've got 24 catches. Ridley leading the charge in the yardage department at 136 yards on 8 catches. So, Will Levis has got to get these boys in the mix. And I think it starts today because, I mean, in reality, what happens if he doesn't? They're 0-4. They will be 0-4. So Hopkins over 3.5. I like it. Ridley over 3.5. I like it. Tyler Boyd over 2.5. I like it. I'm just going to put this out there right here. Now, the Titans will have to establish a run so that way the Dolphins can try and take away the run, which will allow them to pass the ball, right? Yes, that's common sense. I'm going to put this idea of a parlay right here because it's plus 1,000. Tyreek Hill, 25 plus yards. Yes, 25 plus alternate receiving yards. Tyreek Hill, 3 receptions. Ridley, over 3.5 total receptions. DeAndre Hopkins, over 3.5 receptions. And Tyler Boyd, over 2.5. That parlay right there is a plus 1,000. But Ridley's got to be in the mix. Ridley can't be getting one look. Boyd been getting 3, 2, 3. He's had opportunities. A little bit deeper shots. Same thing with DeAndre Hopkins. I think that if the Titans want to have a chance to win, and if you watch the daily free play video, I don't think they win. But if they want to have a chance, they're going to have to get their playmakers involved. 4 catches by Hopkins, 4 from Ridley, and 3 from Boyd is not a lot to ask for. It's really not. That parlay there is a plus 1,000. Plus, FanDuel's got a 30% profit boost on this game where you can boost it to a plus 1,300. I like it. I like it. You gave up Montgomery for Bijan Robinson. Did I mess up? Well, only time will tell if that'll happen, right? So if you ask for props, there's 3 that I like right there. There's actually 3 plus 2 alternates that make it a plus 1,000 parlay. I haven't bet it yet, but I'm pretty positive I will be betting it. If you guys want to know what it is, I'll be more than happy to tell it to you guys slowly. I'll even type it in the chat for you if you want. So I will type it in the chat on YouTube. Just in case. I'm going to bet it, but probably later. There it is. There it is in the comment section. I think there's value on the first half. I like the Dolphins in the first half. I think the Dolphins try and come out hot. The only problem with the Dolphins first half is there's 2 things. One, you know the Titans, they got to come out. They got to come out, they got to get yards, and they got to score and put points on the board. Titans got to score early. They have to. Dolphins are going to want to score and get Huntley involved and successful quick. So I could see them doing a lot of smaller plays to build his confidence and to get him going. But rest assured that boy can move. No, Ricky, you don't like it, then go watch something else. But I do think there's value in the first half on the Dolphins. First half total on this one, 17.5. I like it. I like it. I can easily see this being 10-10, 14-10. Some great base running there to first base. Sheriff says, what's the chat liking? Thumbs up, folks. Definitely thumbs up. We're not going to be live for too much longer. We'll probably be live for another 20 minutes. So if you guys want a package giveaway, start smashing that thumbs up button. All right, popping up the odds for the next game. Braves got a runner on first, 1 out. Jack, I think he breaks 40 yards. I think he has a good game today with Huntley behind center. Look at that Mets catcher try and frame that pitch. Good frame job. Just glad it was not called a strike there. Vince, thank you for the follow. Oh, what a diving catch. Oh, and he bobbled the ball. We're safe at first and second. Wow, what a catch. What a catch. What a diving catch to knock that ball down in the infield. And he just bobbled it getting up to throw it. 1 out, runner on first and second now. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Anthony says 2 on. Yep. 2 on with 1 out. Jack, thank you for the follow. All right, let's pop up the odds for the second game. Lions laying 4 minus $1.15. You can get it at 4.5 minus 105. Plus 4.5 for the Sea Chickens at minus $1.15. Seahawks. Sorry, bad habit. Bad habit. Total on this one sitting over and under 46.5. I can see the total going higher on this one. I can see people betting this one up. That was a nice pitch right there. 0-2. Ursula, come on. You could use a 3-run shot right here, but hey, I'm just going to say just take a single, right? Maybe a double. Just keep it moving in the rotation. There we go. Ball and 2 strikes. As far as this game goes, we've got premium and personal plays on both side and the total. So sorry, Charlie, if you want it, you got to get on board for that one. I'm going to be a dick. I know, I'm a dick. $10 for the day, you can get premium plays, or $10 for the day, you can get my personal plays. By the way, the soccer package, there's 2 soccer games today. $99 for a week of soccer, and that includes, if you find that package, there we go, go, drop! Oh, foul ball down the line. Ooh. That would have been nice. Look at Snedeker. Breathe. All right. But yeah, if you're not on board, go get on board. And you'll like what we put out on this game. That I promise. And strikes him out. 2 outs. Ross Pitt says, I like the Seahawks to get it done. I like the 4. Seahawks. Undefeated. 3-0. On the road. Against the 2-1 Lions. Arcia behind that one just a little bit. Little late on that one. Little late on that one. Again, a lot of props available in these games today that I actually think have some great value to them. I think Geno and company need to get off to a hot start. I think Geno Smith and the Seahawks need to get off to a hot start. I think the Lions, after their 20-13 win last week against Arizona, I think they need to get off to a hot start as well. First quarter total on this one sitting over and under 7.5. I like the first quarter over. Just saying that right now, over 7.5. I do like. Be nice if Arcia can get on with Harris coming up with bases loaded. 2 balls and 2 strikes. All right, battle. But again, I do like first quarter over in this one because I think both teams need to jump out to a hot start. Both teams should come out gunslinging. Wasn't too long ago where I bet that Geno Smith to be the first touchdown of the game, that plus 2,700. I know Edward remembers that. By the way, he's plus 3,400 today to walk one in. No. Oh, he called him out on a check swing. You rat bastard. Rat. Rat. Strand 2. I think the Lions get Laporta involved a little more than he's been used. I think they try and get him going against the Seahawks today. St. Brown should get used heavily. Should be a workhorse today. He's a plus 850 for the first touchdown of the game. Can see that one. I can see that one. Lockett is a plus 16 as the first touchdown of the game. Kenneth Walker III is now RB1 for the team. He's plus 650. I think he gets used exceptionally well. I think he gets a lot of checkdowns as well today. Montgomery to get a touchdown. I like, but we've cashed good on it. But with Gibbs getting just as many carries as him, it's hard to want to continue to bet Montgomery to have a touchdown. I mean, it just is. I mean, he's got 3 on the year. I like it. And he's got in the end zone every single game. So he'll be bet again. Montgomery, anytime touchdown minus $130. He'll be bet again. Mets got a runner. I'm not sure what happened there. How is that a live ball? What happened there? Oh, because it came back. It went out, foul, and then came back. That weird little side spin. How crazy is that? And they steal second. Mets got a runner on second. See, this is what the Mets have to do. If they get a runner on, they have to be aggressive. Remember, it was a solid effort stealing second. But again, I love Montgomery to get a touchdown. We've cashed all 3 weeks in a row with him. And it's one of the things that you bet until the wheels fall off. Kind of like that Nebraska over. You bet the Nebraska over till the wheels fall off, and the wheels fell off. Sacrifice there. Mets got the runner on third now. 1 out. We need runs. We need 4 runs, that's for sure. But again, I hope you guys are writing down these props. I do like Montgomery to score. I think Kenneth Walker III gets a touchdown today, too. He's a plus 110. Two outs for the Mets. That runner's still stuck on third. Oh, yeah, the wheels definitely fell off in that Nebraska over. They were on the fucking rims. Let's see if Lindor can get a RBI single here. Yeah, they got, I think everybody live betting that one. They got us big on Saturday. I don't see why Schwallenbach throws him anything other than anything in the dirt. Maybe one high here, a high fastball to get him to go up, look up high again, but Lindor keeps swinging at them balls in the dirt. He's going to have it start outside and break inside into the dirt. Here we go. Oh, outside. Wasn't moving on that one. Let's see. So those are the two touchdown props that I like today. Montgomery and Walker. I like them today. Two. Schwellenbach keeps going outside. Trying to get him to chase. Almost got him that time. And down first baseline, and he's out. No run. End of the top of the third. But they're hitting, and they're making contact. That's all that matters. Just getting through the first rotation. Nick, thanks for jumping on board. My personal plays, John as well as everybody that already has. It's going to be a great day today. Going to be live for just a couple more minutes, so do yourselves a favor and hit that thumbs up button. We want to do a giveaway. You guys need 9 more. 9 more in the next 5 minutes, and we'll do a giveaway. 9 more thumbs ups. If you haven't done so, do it now on YouTube. X out of the chat. Hit the thumbs up button. Passing props. Steering clear of the yardage totals on this one. I think we see points in this one. Geno over 1.5 passing touchdowns is a plus $1.16, plus 104 for Goff and company. Goff's always a solid 1. Don't know if you get 2 out of him today, unless the second one maybe goes to Gibbs, a short little check down that ran in. Looking at a little more. Lockett over 44.5. I like it today. Tyler Lockett's over 44.5. I do like. Lockett should get used. He should be a workhorse today. Same thing with St. Brown. I think Laporta gets used a lot today. Laporta's over 38.5. I'm digging. I definitely like Laporta over 38.5 yards today. I didn't put it on my personal plays. I think we got enough on there, but I would definitely bet it. You think Atlanta scores here? Be nice. Second trip around the block here. Harris leading off. The more times they get to see the pitcher, the better. By the time that third plate appearance, they've usually seen all that they can. But that is what I have on the NFL games. Those are the props that I like. If you want to know, we're on the side and the total on this one, part of premium plays and personal plays. So if you want to know, just get on board. Go to cappersdirect.com, click on that premium tab, scroll down below the green box. Be nice to see if Harris can get on base. I don't know why he's swinging at that one, but... Gennaro said you need over 6 runs in the Braves game. You'll get it. You'll get it. I think they get 4 in the first 5. 4 don't take long for either one of these. Let's be honest. 4 runs does not take long for either one of these teams to put up on the board. Over 6 is 3-3. I mean, you could be there by the end of next inning. Mauricio says, hit the thumbs up button. Yes, hit the thumbs up button. That way we can do a giveaway. You guys are at 35 right now. 35 on my screen. I don't know why he was swinging at that one. Oh, and it got through. There we go. Great. I don't know why he was swinging at it, but it worked. There we go. Leadoff single for Harris. Swinging that one way outside off the end of the bat. Just got through. That's where the shift fucks you, right? Man, I wish they took the shift out of baseball. I wish it was illegal to have the shift. I hate the shift, but that one got him. He got it up the gap. Come on, Albies. Like every pitch, they're calling for either first or third base to make a decision on a check swing. Yeah, Ronald, that's sad. Brain cancer. I just read that, or I just saw the alert right before I went live. That's horrible. Way too young. See, look at this. Miguel is... I don't think he's thrown one. I mean, he's got a strike here, but I don't think he's thrown an actual strike in the last 6 pitches. I don't think one's been over the plate in the last 6 pitches. That was low. Wow. That's down below the knees. Questionable. But he got it over the plate. When you throw 5 or 6 straight, a foot off the plate, there's one disengagement. Now Harris should be going. Harris should be going here shortly. A 1 and 2 count. I'll be swinging at that one way out of the zone. You guys got me 40 yet? Let's give away a package on our YouTube channel. You guys are at 36. You guys got a couple more minutes. If you guys are on TikTok, we're going to be giving away a package on our website free of charge. There we go. Oh, go! Go! Get out of there. There's 2 runs by the Braves. 2-run home run. Albies getting the scoring party started. There we go. There we go. There's 2. We're halfway there with Ozuna coming up. Ozuna and Olsen. Let's go Braves, baby. Let's go. Albies getting it started. Ozuna wishes he had that one back there. Oh, Ozuna, a line drive to third base. He just got it on the tip of his glove, too. What a home run by Albies. Way out there. There we go, Albies. See if Olsen can keep the inning going for us. You know, Matt's due for a hot streak. Olsen's due for a heater. Olsen has been quiet lately. I mean, he's been recording hits against Kansas City. In one of the games he was hitless, but other than that, he's been getting hits every single game, it seems. McGill throwing that little 79 mile an hour outside. Arcia cleaning Albi's face for him. Oh, you know, it's good when a team is having fun in the dugout. You know, things are clicking. Miguel is all flustered right now. From outside to way inside, bouncing him on the dirt. Would not be surprised. There we go. Olsen keeping the party started. Keeping it going with a single there. 1 out single by Olsen. Mr. Utility right there. Mr. Utility right there. Oh, here comes the pitching coach. I told you he was flustered. Mauricio says 39. Guys are 1 away. Yep. You're a swing of the bat away from winning. And keep in mind, we got Solar. He went yard against the Dodgers not long ago. He's due. The right fielder, Jorge Solar, is due, which I love that the Braves picked him up. And I hope the Braves keep him, man. I hope the Braves keep him. Oh, man, was he swinging for the fence on that one. He would just miss that first pitch. Woo! He's got, what, 21 home runs? Down early to an 0-2 count. Solar straight tried to tee one off of him on that first pitch. Thank you, Ronald. We'll do the giveaway after this at-bat. After Solar's at-bat. Low and outside. By the way, I did say the Braves' first 4 to get a hit. 3 of them have gotten hit so far. Harris, Albies, and Olsen. We're working ourselves back into it. 2-2. Cody, thank you for the follow on TikTok. We'll do that giveaway on our YouTube channel as soon as this... Oh, and he popped it up. All right, you guys know the rule. 1 guess per person per enter button. The Mauricio rule in full effect. When you hear the music, you can go. When you hear the music on YouTube, you can start guessing. No, there's no lines on Game 2. Lines for Game 2 will be out after this one. Depending on who wins. Pitching matchups may change. There we go. Base hit. Base hit. Another base hit. Runners on first and second. 2 outs. We need a 2-out double is what we need. We need a 2-out double. which would be great. A 2-out double would be fantastic. We have a winner, we have a winner, and we have a winner. The luckiest winner in the last week has won again. The luckiest winner of the last week has won again. Hey, when you're lucky, you're lucky. But yeah, we need a 2-out hit right here. Brennan Bell. You, sir, are the first one that guessed 27. There was a bunch after you. Kirk, can you guess? Or Kyle, can you guess on TikTok? No, it's only on YouTube. Brendan, you've got premium plays in your account for today. You were the first one that guessed 27 correctly. Oh, we got a ball there on that one. We got a good one there. We have a winner. We have a winner. There we go. Come on. Oh, we're on second and third after a wild pitch. Second and third after a wild pitch. We just need... That's not even a wild pitch. That's a miss by the catcher. Catcher just didn't catch it. All right, here we go. We need just a base hit. Just a base hit by Travis would be nice. Wow, he gave him that strike low and outside. Ooh. Renault says recount for sure. And he struck him out. Strand 2 on second and third. All right, well, we're halfway there. We're halfway there. We got 2 more innings to go. We're going to get our 2 runs. We're going to cash this ticket. The giveaway is complete. Brennan, do another one on the chat for you. Well, it's already in your account, but I'll do one more. We'll do one more. When you guys hear the music, you can guess again. When you hear the music, you can guess again. Last one. It's the first one that wins. When you hear the music, you can guess. Do we have Cash App? Yeah, we have Cash App. You still have to make a purchase on our website. You still have to have an account on our website because you're going to get all the plays on the website. We don't text them. We have a winner. We have a winner. We have a winner. It is a very close battle, but we have a winner. First one on my screen gets it. Let's see here. I'll even show it up on the screen. But yeah, the Cash App is Cappers Direct. All right, you guys should see right there, number 33 was the guess. And Nick Martinez is the first. There were some close ones. Definitely close ones. There was like 3 more that came in right after that one. Nick Martinez. Nick, you are... popping up your account now. I know you normally purchase premium plays and you normally double dipping, so you don't need to do premium plays today. They're already in your account As of right now, sir, they are in your account. Kyle, you did have 33, and as you can see on the picture, you were second. You were second. You were below Nick. Nick was right above you, and then right behind you was 2 other 33s. No, Kyle, you didn't have them. Look on the screen. Right up there at the top, Nick Martinez, 32. Crypto and Tokens, 11. 71, 7, 12, and 33 by Nick Martinez. The Real DJX, 47. Then 25, 10, 14, 56 by Jacob. And then Kyle, 33. Ronald, no, Brendan is not new to the chat. That's why I always say what happens on my screen, because you guys are delayed. You guys are delayed. So, mine is real time. You guys are delayed. That's why it's always what goes down on my screen first. Doesn't matter what your screen shows. You're delayed. That's why it's what matters on my screen. It's the way it's always been for the last 8 years on YouTube. Always what goes down on my screen. Congratulations, Nick. Keep trying. Show up tomorrow. I'm sure we'll have giveaways tomorrow. You guys do a better job at hitting the thumbs up tomorrow, and there'll be more giveaways. You guys get us more thumbs up, the more giveaways. I mean, it's only showing 39 on my screen. All good, Kyle. But yeah, it's first one on my screen because YouTube is delayed. It's always first one on my screen. We do giveaways usually every day, and we usually do a lot of giveaways. The more thumbs ups you guys get us, the more you guys are going to get. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Enjoy the day. Remember, if you want to get on board premium plays or personal plays or FC's groups personal plays, plenty of opportunity to do that. A lot of plays, a lot of props. Both have 2 plays plus props today. And it's going to be another good day, just like yesterday. If you're on my personal plays, big day coming today. Big day coming today. I can't emphasize that enough. If you're not on my personal plays, you're going to regret it because today's going to be a big day. All right, guys, I am out. Same time, same place tomorrow, noon Eastern, 9 Pacific for tomorrow's live show. 2 Monday Night Football games today. You might have another well, we're going to have another baseball game. But be careful betting the second game, especially if the Braves win today or win this morning. If the Braves win this morning, they clinch. Sale may not start. Sale may start game 1, but he hasn't pitched in 11 days, so I know they need to get him work. So it's either happening today or tomorrow. That's if they win today. They're up 2-0 now, but Schwellenbach looks good. Yes, as Michael said, and everybody have a great rest of your day, and may your tickets cash. Gennaro, good luck on your over 6. I'm pretty sure you're going to hit it. To everybody that's on the first 5, over 3.5. We are halfway there. We need just 2 more runs. And we'll see you guys all live tomorrow. And again, the part that I can't emphasize enough, wager responsibly. All right, wager responsibly and don't do anything stupid. All right, guys, good luck, everybody. And we'll see you guys all live tomorrow.